Okay, welcome to my final project. So for my final project, originally I was going to do a new HTML5 site, and I was going to include an interactive map to show places I've been. However, after I started working with that HTML5 site, I realized it would be a lot easier if I created a new WordPress site. I mean, obviously we had done that in a previous lesson, so what I decided to do is just get a new theme and basically reignite my old WordPress. Um, so the first thing I did was obviously get a new theme. I got the theme Nirvana, which is super awesome. It's fully responsive. It's easy to use. They have really user-friendly settings, so it's really easy to work with. So this first page is just the presentation page. It's probably actually my favorite page because I love this slider. Um, so the great thing about this slider is that it has the text and then the read more that you can link to different pages. Um, so this first link that we're seeing goes to my interactive map. Um, this next link actually goes to Flagpole Magazine's website, to their events page. So it says, if you're in Athens and you need something to do, you can click on that. Um, um, this one just says there will be more, be sure to check back. So basically the presentation page is part static. So that means that this is really never going to change unless I edit it in settings. This will not change unless I change it. This is just a welcome to the site. I have the explanation that it's part of my final project, and then, to look back. So basically my feelings about this site, obviously I created it for the final project. But I realized that I really want to use this as a platform for a blog that I can use just to talk about my experiences at school and what I'm up to at work and just how things are going. So, like for my family and friends, but also for um, something to put on a resume or a job application to show that I know how to use WordPress and I know how to use other parts of HTML and CSS. Um, so if you scroll down, you see these my favorite things columns. These don't really have like a whole lot of purpose. I just really like them. I love the way they look, and I think that it's pretty cool that it kind of just gives a glimpse into who I am and what I like. So if you scroll over them, it says family, friends, fun. But as you scroll down, see this is where actually going to be the posts are going to be. So when I post things, they're going to go here down below all of the static things. Okay, so you can see I have the menu up here that has different pages. So I have this About Me page, which just gives everyone an idea about who I am, just a short paragraph and some pictures. It's nothing crazy, I just wanted to give people an idea of who I am, what I look like, what I like. And then I have fall 2015. So what I did with this is I just kind of gave people an idea of what I was up to this fall, just as an overview. So if people don't really want to read like all of my posts, they can just read this and learn a little bit about what I was doing this semester. And I think what I'm going to continue to do is just add all of my semesters so people can just get a quick view about what I was doing all semester without having to go through every single one of my posts. So then I have these travel pages. So the purpose of these pages really was so I could put photos that I could use the URL for in the interactive map. So I just broke it up into East Coast and West Coast and beyond. Nothing crazy, just photos. You can see that the West Coast photos are bigger because I didn't have as many, so I didn't the East Coast page just had so many photos. I didn't want to overwhelm viewers with a bunch of really big photos, but I didn't have as many for these, so I decided to make them full size. So here's the interactive map part of my site, and this is actually like my like big, kind of cool thing. I made this interactive map on Google Map Maker. So what you can do is you can click on different pinpoints, and it has a photo and the destination name and a little description about what I did there. Um, so I have a couple different places, just, different places I've been. So you might notice at this point that we have the social media bar on the side, and actually, oops, the social media bars up here as well. So I really love this one because it scrolls along as you move up and down the page, and then it links to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's pretty cool. So the next thing I have on my site is my 4110 portfolio. So I just wanted to put a space where I could show off some particular assignments that I thought showed my work the best or just showed important things. You know, if I were to put this on a job application or a resume, I would want it to be the best. So like building a jukebox or like the eye catcher assignment is pretty cool. You know, different things like that to show that I can do things thanks to this class. So the next thing I have is my resume. So I knew I wanted to upload my resume, but I also knew that the resume I had previously made was just very basic, nothing really cool or special. So what I did is I completely redid my resume. I found a template off of InDesign or I'm sorry, I found a template off of Google and I edited it in InDesign. So obviously it's not super crazy, but it's definitely different than my other resume. You can tell a little bit more thought went into the design. And I really like this one. It's really sleek and it shows off professional skills, which I think is so important. Then I have my Instagram feed, which obviously updates as I post things to Instagram. This doesn't even really pertain to a certain reason. I just kind of thought it was fun, so I added that as well. And finally, I have my comments bar, so if anyone wants to leave me a comment, they can do that. Again, something I just think is kind of important. And then I just have my little line at the bottom saying that this was created for New Media Production. So yeah, that is my final project. I learned a lot. I tried to implement a lot of things into this project, and I'm very happy with my WordPress. All right.